How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Now, I wanted to break down in this video, and it's going to be a bit controversial as to why I feel the Saints will potentially get a win over Leinster in the upcoming semi-final game of the Champions Cup. So, before I continue, Leinster fans, I want to start out with this. I love you guys. I love the support. I know you guys are real die-hard, especially when it comes to anybody that says anything about Leinster potentially losing. But I want to put that out first because this video is going to be very pro-Saints, and I'm hoping to open up a discussion. So even with you Leinster fans, I want to open up a discussion as to think. I want you to challenge my views, my thoughts, and how you think Leinster are going to be able to dismantle the Saints, right? So let's break it down. My thoughts, and then I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. So please like and subscribe as always, and let's get into it. Now, the Saints are very much an up and down team. In terms of the Champions Cup, they have actually been playing very well. They've been relatively solid in terms of going forward. Where I get scared with the Saints is when they are going back, when they are defending. We all know just how deadly Leinster are, especially with their kicking game. And it's going to be a real struggle. We all know how Jamison Gibson Park, the way he plays, the way he controls the game, his passing ability. It's scary. But we now take in consideration the Saints, the way they play. A player like Alex Mitchell, who I think is going to be crucial to this game and to the way the Saints are going to eventually end up playing. Because when it comes to the breakdown, we've seen Alex Mitchell, how quickly he plays. We've seen how quickly he recycles that ball, right? And this is going to be very important. The immediate support that is provided to the Saints at every single chance, every single tackle, that ruck needs to be formed immediately. Alex Mitchell, he does have a knack for being in the right place at the right time, being there, getting ready, and getting that ball out, keeping up the tempo, right? Obviously, Leinster have some serious monsters on their squad, jackling, fighting for that ball. And the Saints need to find a way to control that. They need to find a way to silence them, right? So coming in immediately, right? Keeping that tempo up, being quicker at every single point physically possible. They need to be quicker at the ruck than Leinster. That's going to be a very difficult thing to do, but they need to have that high intensity game to allow Alex Mitchell to play. Then you're going to have someone like Finn Smith, who we all know works very well in that pocket. He's able to see the game unfold. He's able to see the pass. He's able to bring other players into play. So if they are unable to nullify that Alex Mitchell, Finn Smith partnership, it could potentially be a very long day for Leinster if Northampton are able to control the game, which it's going to be very difficult to do. But with the Champions Cup on the day, a lot matters. Leinster could come in a ridiculous form, ready to take heads. But at the same time, we could see a revitalized Saints, and also a Saints that only lost by a couple points last year, right? Not necessarily a run out. We could see a Saints side that come through that run rampant. I'm not saying that they are going to outclass Leinster, but we've seen many times through the years where the underdog ends up beating the favorite. It's happened. This is sport. It happens a lot. What's to say Northampton aren't capable of doing that? We take a look at the players that are on show in the likes of your Tommy Freemans, your Warren Augustus, Henry Pollock. You've got Josh Kameni, Alex Mitchell, Finn Smith. The list, it just goes on. They have ridiculous elite level players at their disposal. Rory Hutchinson, right? So a lot of these players, I'm not necessarily saying that yes, they're all going to start, they're all going to have a brilliant game, but the quality is there. And if they decide to have a good game, it's going to be a very long night for Leinster. But again, I go back to the same thing. The Saints are capable of beating anybody on their day. Going forward, they will happily outscore you any day of the week. The issue is going back. The issue is defending. Because when I think of a Saints game, I'm thinking high scoring. I very rarely think that a team that's playing up against the Saints are going to score less than 20 points. Leinster, however, are very capable of doing that, hence the show that they put up against Glasgow. So the Saints are going to have to work extra hard to be able to break down that Leinster defense because they are difficult. And we all, Leinster like to bring you into that center, right? They like to work you in, work you out. You know, they like to tie you. They like to try and find the spaces um, to allow Gibson Park space, right? To allow him to give him time to be able to work out where everything is going, to start dictating play. Because once he starts dictating play and Leinster are running you back and forth, space is going to open, players are going to drop, and then you are going to end up seeing players like your James Lowe just absolutely run riot throughout, right? So if the Saints, however difficult, are able to maintain their defensive structures to be able to work their phase play, to be able to tire Leinster, and to somehow find a way to stop Andrew Porter from absolutely demolishing everybody on the pitch, they have a very, very good shot at winning. But the chances of this happening again are very, very low. I do feel the Saints can do it. It's very much going to be down to the day, what teams decide to play. But I think the Saints actually have a pretty good shot of coming through with a win, right? So now I'm going to ask two questions. One, will the Saints on the day come through and score more than 3 tries against Leinster? Right? This is coming to you, Leinster fans. And two, and this is something I got a lot of smack on, and I'm going to ask it again. Will Leinster's A team be redlining, playing to their best ability with each other on the pitch without them playing consistently in the past couple games? They haven't played. Their B team's been playing. There's been a couple A players here and there that's been fitted in. And yes, they have been training together, but training and actual game days are two different things. So we can look at it two ways. Leinster, they've been rested, they've been good to go, or the Saints have been playing more, they're more worn from playing regular competitive rugby. So again, genuine question. I'm not here to, I'm not here um, to goad anyone, to bait anybody. I want to hear conversation. I want your thoughts in the comment section below, right? Maybe I'm wrong, in which case I'm wrong, and I want to hear from you guys as to why you think I'm wrong. But again, this is about opening up a discussion, and I think the Saints have a relatively good shot at coming away with a solid win because they have been playing well. Plus, I'm just going to throw it out there. The energy that Henry Pollock brings to the game is something ridiculous. And I think every single Leinster fan, every single Leinster player needs to worry about Henry Pollock because when he is playing, he is dangerous at any point in the game. Juarno Augustus is dangerous at any point in the game. Tommy Freeman is dangerous at any point in the game. So the form that Henry Pollock has been in has been one of the best performances of late of any player. Let me know what you guys think. Comment section below. Let's break this open before they head out this weekend. Also, quick note, if you guys haven't caught it, I did make a video earlier. Tomo Ramos is injured. Another injured player to Toulouse's list of injuries. And will a Leinster Toulouse final be that interesting with all of these injured players? Let me know. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.